Hey everyone. Okay, so I had a hard day today. It was my first time working in a high school, and okay, so don't take this the wrong way, but high school kids kinda suck. I forgot how judgmental kids can be in high school, and I forgot how visual some of them are, and how I I just forgot a lot of that. And it was kind of funny in a way too, because it's like I get there and magically all the problems that you had in high school kind of flood back, and they kind of remind you of the hell that you went through just being there as a kid, and then dealing with the kids themselves. You kind of still have the same crap, same bullies, same popular girls and guys, same, outcasts, and I kind of, I think it's like it was also a learning experience for me, because I learned a couple things about myself and also things I need to work on, especially when it comes to dealing with issues when it comes to people asking about, why are you a girl? So I worked with the remedial kids today, and if you guys don't know what that is, basically a remedial class is a place where kids that have some social issues go to, or they've had violent problems. They've had, some of the kids have been to jail. There's drugs that have been in and out of their life. The kids themselves, I think, when I met them, you could see right away the veils that they put up to try and be, tough, and right away, of course, they fed, like, attacked me like fresh meat. But overall, I think I did pretty good at considering I wasn't prepared, and I should have been a little bit more prepared for the questions and then also my responses. First thing happened was that I get there, and I'd say pretty darn masculine. I had a button-down shirt, and it was green, and I had a tie, and I wore dress slacks. The one thing that I seem to not be able to get rid of is that I was wearing my my skater shoes underneath. Sorry, they're just really hard, really nice to walk in. But one thing that I probably will update to, and I know that a lot of people out there will be excited about, is I'm gonna get some more adult masculine shoes and talk to about it a lot. I kind of didn't really take into account how maybe feminine my voice still sounds, and so I'm gonna have to start kind of combating my voice with more masculinity, I think, even if it has to be cosmetic, just until I can start my testosterone, because I think that if I started wearing, I know some people think it's dumb, but they have facial hair that you can buy, and you put it on with like spirit gum, and it sticks on your face, and I'm thinking that I'm actually gonna get it. I didn't want to do it that way, but I'm thinking that it'll probably be better if I do that for a while than if, say, like, I shaved it off, especially around kids that were already used to me. I think that it would be a lot easier that way for them to be like, oh yeah, whatever, he just shaved it off. That's what I think that would be the best for me, especially since my voice is so someone said that I have like a unisex voice because it could kind of sound like a little boy and it could kind of sound like a girl. So I'm gonna start looking into that. If anybody has any really good like companies that they've used, I would love advice and suggestions. I did though have a good day because I think that things that I lack when it comes to being more comfortable, I guess, with combating like issues. Some of the kids, there was, it's one of those ones where like they'll fight you on it. Like I had a particular girl that she called me ma'am, and I said, well, I'm not a ma'am, I'm a mister, or sir. And she was like, no, you're not. And I'm like, yes, I am. And it actually was one of those, no, you're not, yes, I am. No, you're not, yes, I am. Are you serious? Yes, I'm so very serious. And I was like, I even said, hey, my name is Stefan Edmeyer. And after that, like, and because of their social issues, like, she, of course, shoots off, well, yeah, I'm a boy, too. And that was kind of like, so I had to just extinct it. I just ignored it. And later on, she's like, hey, like, when we were talking and I said that I'm a boy, too, she's like, was that kind of rude? I said, yes, it was rude. And she said, I'm sorry. I hope that didn't upset you or hurt your feelings. And she's like, sometimes I do that. And I said, just the fact that you just came to me and apologized that and recognized that it could probably hurt my feelings was very adult of you, and thank you for doing that. And she actually became my little side buddy the rest of the day. Then we took the kids to play basketball because they actually pretty much are separated from a lot of the kids that are in the school because of just some of their behaviors they're disruptive, and they don't want to disrupt the whole class with that behavior. So we took them to PE. I was the only one that played basketball with them, which I think again was just another thing that could show the difference between like what kind of teacher I want to be and what kind of teachers there are. I kind of hope that maybe that's gonna outweigh some of the judgments on me. And the teachers themselves, they had some issues with misgendering me, which it gets you because you don't ever, like, I don't go in and say, oh, I'm transgender, hi. No, I just go in and I say, hey, I'm Stefan Edmeyer. And they'll ask, oh, okay, so, and I'll be like, I was like, you could call me Mr. Edmeyer, or you could call me Mr. E, or, that's what I go for. And I guess they still apparently thought that maybe I was a big, huge lesbian. Which, there's nothing wrong with being gay or lesbian. I am pan. I love everybody. But, as who I want to come off to in public, I just want to be known as a male. I don't want people thinking that I am a female. I mean, I don't think that's offensive. Don't want that. But it is what it is. So I got a lot of, she's and her, and by the end of the day, though, it got better, and a lot of Mr. and he, and finally it started to pick up. So I'm thinking that maybe it's gonna be like a learning thing too. But yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna be looking into getting something to help here. I also need to work more on keeping my voice low and not getting my voice all the way up here especially when I'm excited and I'm trying to get attention to kids that are running off and touching each other and being totally inappropriate. So I need to like lower my voice down and calm down to what I regularly sound like when I'm just talking calmly. That was another thing that I needed to learn. Overall though, you know, I still think I want to teach high school. I think that that age is a good age that I think that I can make more of a dent on the people that are going to be coming out into this world. So I still look at it as a win for today, but I definitely have some things that I need to work on. I'm gonna try and stay positive. I got home, I felt like crap about it, but now that I had time to think about it, I feel a lot better. So anyways, if you guys have any suggestions, please leave some comments for me. Again, please remember to subscribe to my channel, and I really hope everybody's doing great, and thanks for watching.